So with 4 to the floor grooves, you've got a lot of options when it comes to thinking about how you could add your personal variation. And a lot of that's going to come at the top end in terms of what you might do with hi-hat parts or shakers or other sort of top end percussion. Again, let's also experiment with just seeing what a groove like this feels like at different tempi. So if I was to take this down to kind of hip hop territory, let's go down to 90 BPM. This feels really stodgy, and part of the reason for that is that there's absolutely no syncopation in a 4 to the floor pattern, so we don't get that kind of slight skip or groove or sense of just something which is syncopating against the groove. Because we're just marking out this very grid-like pattern, it just feels really sort of stodgy at that speed. Similarly, let's see what happens if we go up to 150 beats per minute. And interestingly, we do hear sort of techno made at this speed. I'm particularly thinking, I suppose, about kind of almost like kind of game music, a sort of retro arcade game music, where we get this kind of relentless, really sort of quick, sort of industrial, sort of pumpy sort of sound. But again, for house music in particular, that's going to be too fast for most of those sort of genres. So anywhere between 120 and 130 beats per minute, depending on what sort of subgenre of house you're making. If you're working with 4 to the floor rhythms, that's probably where things are going to feel most at home.